I don't know what my battery's on. I don't know how long we have, but we're here together. Isn't that enough? So I posted my January video. It kind of flopped. I'm kind of annoyed that it didn't do well in terms of views, because here's the thing, right? When I was editing that video, I was enjoying it so much. Seeing that come together was so satisfying. I was really happy with what I was making and just how it was turning out. I watched the video back once I had finished it, and I was really proud of myself. I was proud of what I'd done, and I was happy that I put in the effort to make this and collect things from over the month and string it all together in a way that I found enjoyable to watch. But then I uploaded it and it doesn't get very many views, which is fine. Like, I'm not doing this for that. That's the thing, actually. Every time a video of mine has done well numerically, I can never predict when that's gonna happen. Usually videos where I feel like I've put in more effort and I'm really happy with how they've turned out and I think that other people are gonna love it, usually they don't do so well, or they're just mediocre performance. But then I'll have a video where I think, oh, this isn't really that great, like I'm not that proud of it, it's not really my best work. But then I upload it and it gets way more views than my other stuff. I genuinely don't know what the reason is behind that, whether it's just like a strange luck thing. My December weekend in my life video is a good example of that, because when I was editing that, I thought it was kind of crap, to be honest. I didn't really like it, and I thought, it's not my best work, I can do a lot better than this, but you know, the video has been made now, so I may as well upload it. But then now it's my second most viewed video, so I don't know. I don't really understand how it works. Anyways, I had a lot of fun making the January video, and I'm going to continue doing this for every month this year, and I'm excited about that. Also, I'm eating Greek yogurt because I go through so much of this stuff a week. It really, after having a bone injury, I just can't get enough of this. So, also, like, I get these weird stomach aches that always happen when I think my body is like really fatigued, and it's been happening ever since I was maybe 14, 15, and it's really strange. It's weird. It feels like most of the time eating doesn't really help. Painkillers don't particularly help. I just have to sleep it off. But actually having a huge bowl of Greek yogurt does seem to be one of the only things that helps a bit. So that's also been great. Anyways, what else did I want to talk about other than my food habits? It was the Grammys on Sunday night. Yes, time zones are weird. But I woke up on Monday morning to honestly some of the most like positive Grammy outcomes and responses I've seen in a long time. Beyonce winning Album of the Year is incredible. It was the first thing I saw when I checked. And you know, I woke up and I was like, okay, let's have a look. I'm probably going to be disappointed. I'm not expecting much. But then it's the first thing I see, that she's won Album of the Year against all odds. It's taken this woman 25 years to get that recognition, and I was jumping up and down for joy, and then I sat down and cried for about 20 minutes. We also got to see Doechii get her flowers, and her performance was incredible. I love her stage presence so much, and her live arrangements too. Like, I noticed it with her tiny desk, and I could tell with this performance. She's something special. I feel like this year's ceremony was kind of a testament to, you know, not always having the easy route and having to, you know, work for things for a really long time before you see it pay off in like a really great way. Beyonce's going on tour. Now, she only has 2 stops in Europe, London and Paris. So I am having to fight the entirety of the UK and Europe to get tickets. I'm terrified. I literally had a nightmare last night about being in a Ticketmaster war. I was lucky last time with the Renaissance World Tour in that I wasn't really at school that day. I had to go somewhere and do a photo shoot, which meant that basically I could be on my phone all day and like have my laptop out and running, and it wasn't a problem, and I could keep checking it, which made it so much easier for me to get tickets. But I have work this time. I can't just do that necessarily. I'm already getting a headache thinking about the queues and the amount of people that are gonna be trying to get tickets. If things get really desperate, I could end up flying to America. I don't know where I'd pull that money out from, but I don't know, maybe that's gonna be my summer holiday. I have finished 2 books since the last time we spoke, since I've sat down like this and spoken to you. I finally finished Anna Karenina. Listen, Tolstoy, he sure uses a lot of words, but a lot of them are very beautiful and very poetic, and like the way he created all those interpersonal relationships between the characters and painted them so well. It's a really beautiful book. I want to watch the film with Keira Knightley and Aaron Taylor-Johnson because I keep seeing clips of it and it just looks very cool. Like the visual design of it just seems very stylish, and I think it matches the way I would envision the book in my head. It seems to make sense, so I'm going to watch that and report back. I also finished The Group by Mary McCarthy. It was also a very interesting read. I hadn't heard of the book before actually until I watched Gilmore Girls and saw Rory reading it. I'd recommend. I am now currently reading If Beale Street Could Talk. Liking it so far. I'm about 40 pages in. I needed something short after the Mammoth Mount Tolstoy, so this is good. I'm enjoying it. It's a very different vibe. I also, once I've finished this, I would love to watch the movie because we all know the iconic, beautiful score by Nicholas Britell. It's in my crying playlist, obviously. I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you for watching. As always, please subscribe, please, and I'll see you next time. Alright, goodbye. Oh. This is my microphone and I just knocked it on the floor.